All right, 10th track in the album. It's called The Reason Why. This is a really interesting one because how it was written was, I had just watched the movie The Peanut Butter Falcon, which if you haven't seen that movie, it's a fantastic movie. And it's almost like a Mark Twain story in like the modern world. You know, it's got this very southern feel and this very kind of, just, see where the road takes you, see what the adventure of life, where it can lead you, and the characters you meet along the way. And I don't know what it was about the aftermath of seeing that movie, and then immediately just going upstairs and picking up the guitar. In my head, this song, it was the sound that I had was almost like an older Johnny Cash, like Hurt era, where he's kind of reflecting back on, a life of maybe some questionable choices, not really regrets, but just trying to figure out, give some answers to questions that were left unanswered. And so that's where the opening came from. This old road is making me weary, it's getting harder to walk the line, literally a direct reference to Johnny Cash. It was really, I wanted it to be really raw, really bare, so it's just me and the guitar. A really cool part about recording it was we were able to use an 1888 Martin, a really old guitar, which is the guitar that you hear on it. And I remember when I was playing it in the studio, the guy we were borrowing it from, he was like, yeah, don't use a pick, be really delicate with it. And I was just like, oh my gosh, this thing, it's not even from the century I was born in, it's old. And it really did give it that great, authentic sound. And lyrically, I liked it because, it's caught between kind of figuring out, you want to be hopeful, because at the end it kind of goes, I don't know where the future, what it holds, exactly where I'm going, but at the same time, the song itself, the overall feel is that, there's things in life that happen, tragedies that, fall upon us, and it's pointless to try and sit there and, think of, what's the reason for why this is happening, because we don't know the reason for why it's happening. It's beyond our grasp, it's beyond our consciousness, it's beyond our control. And so that was really the main theme of it. In this specific instance, it's about, somebody that was in love with someone that no longer, has that concept of maybe being with them, or that, idea, it was just a fantasy. It was really short-lived, and, they obviously, it is kind of brutal, I guess, in a sense, because, the line, though she said she thought much of me, she said she would never love me. It's, really, really straight to the point of rejection. But at the same time, I think lyrically it was really incredible. I think just for me to kind of be like, wow, this all really fits. When I took it into the studio, the producer was, his name's John. He was like, this is really good. Like he was like, you're really improving as a songwriter, which was a great compliment, to get. So I think that it was lyrically, it tells a pretty good story. It's sad, but at the same time, it is this constant reminder that whether it's lost love or a lost loved one, or whether it's death or any sort of tragedy that you befall in life, it's pointless to try and drive yourself crazy thinking about, why did this happen to me? What's the reason for all this? Because, we really don't know the reason why these things happen. And it's, with life, you get hit with obstacles, but, you have to keep going. Thank you for watching. My second album, After the Apocalypse, is available everywhere.